This machine is the hammer strength isolateral front pull down. This machine works the latissimus dorsi, or lats as some people like to call it. Bit of work through the middle upper back of the rhomboid mid and lower trapezius as well. The starting position for this machine puts the latissimus dorsi under a significant pre-stretch, which is great for taking it through a full range of motion. You also heard me mention the word isolateral before. Isolateral, that means that there is two loading points on the machine and that the lever arms work independently of each other. If we think about the real world and this sort of action is the sort of action that we use to try and pull ourselves up onto a platform or a boat, or in a sporting situation, trying to pull somebody down towards us. The isolateral action helps us to take this to another level because we can use a single hand action, and by using a single hand action, what happens is it then starts to make us do more work through the muscles that stabilize our spine laterally. It also gives us rotational force in pulling movements as well. Let's think about how we're going to set ourselves up and get ourselves going. As I mentioned before, there's two loading points. So you see I've got a weight plate already loaded on this side, and there is the second side. Make sure that you've got the same weight on each side if this is what you desire. Now seat height. Position the seat height such that as you pull through, the elbow passes through the line of the body and the hand comes down just around front of shoulder or slightly below. So I adjust my seat into position by lifting it up and then dropping it back. Make sure that the knee pad is slightly elevated. We take hold of the handles in a reverse grip position. Coming in underneath, I sit down and then use my knees pressing against the knee pad so it slides down and locks me in position. My chin is up, my chest is high, and my stomach's braced. My shoulders come down out of my ears as my elbows drive down towards the side of my torso. Controlling back up to top range of motion. Shoulders down out of ears as I pull my elbows down to the line of my torso, controlling back up to top range and just making sure you get that bit of a stretch, as we said. Repeat the action for the desired number of repetitions. We mentioned the isolateral concept. This one I've used so far has been using two hands. That helps us balance out any strength difference from one side to the other. As I mentioned, you can use a single hand action. When using a single hand action, placing the hand across the stomach, reminding you to switch on those core muscles. Still getting the pre-stretch. Once again, getting the shoulder down, pulling the elbow through to the line of the torso and controlling back up. Getting the pre-stretch, shoulder down, elbow to the line of the torso and controlling back up. This helps develop the strength of those lateral stabilizers of our spine, as well as our core muscles and the muscles that help us produce rotational pulling movements. We can also, with the two loading points, work through an alternating action. Same thing, the chin is up, the chest is high. With this one, we pull through a single arm action and then alternate from side to side. What this does, it alternates the use of the muscles that are stabilizing our spine laterally. It alternates the use of the muscles that are helping us produce power in rotational pulling movements. Some of the common mistakes that you'll see when people use this machine. You'll see people and they'll forget to engage their back. They'll just pull through with the biceps and the shoulders will stay up around the ears. It's for this reason we say to take the shoulders down out of the ears as the elbows pull through to the side of the torso. Extending through the back, some people will try and pull too much through the back. Let's try and work into the muscles that we're intending to target, being the lats, middle upper back and bicep. Also, the mechanics of this machine are designed that the hand is reversed in a reverse grip position, palm facing towards you. Avoid grabbing with palms facing away. This is not the correct biomechanics for the machine. Finally, when using a single hand action on this machine, be very conscious of trying to keep that body symmetrical. Avoid leaning too far forward and then leaning too far away to try and stabilize. You want to stabilize yourself by using the muscles around the spine and around the core abdominal region so that you're keeping yourself in the correct posture. If you want to design a balanced program, you may consider using the hammer strength super incline.